So hello everyone, my name is Pamela Torres, and for today's video we are going to determine and get the reliability of the students' performance based on their test result. And we will use the Excel file. So let's start. First, let's open our Excel file with the data or the test results of our students. And then, as you can see here in the grade part or column, it is not yet in order or in descending order or descending order. So what we are going to do is to make it in descending order, which is the highest to lowest. So let's highlight the student list up to question number 25. Then after that, you can see here in your home, go to your home, and you will see there the clipboard, font, alignment, number, style, cells, and editing. We need to make it in descending order or highest to lowest. So let's go to this editing part. And you will see there the AutoSum field here, the A to Z sort and filter, and find and select. So what we are going to do is to select this A to Z sort and filter. So as you select it, you will see sort A to Z, which is lowest to highest, and sort Z to A, which is highest to lowest. And the next one is the custom sort and filter. So we will click custom sort, and then the table of sort will appear here. In this part or column, we will sort the column B, which is the score or grade of their test result. And then the next one is sort on. We will click here the cell values and order. In the order, you will see there the A to Z, which is again the lowest to highest, and Z to A is highest to lowest. So click Z to A or highest to lowest. Click the button OK, and then after that you will see the sort warning, and there's two options. And so what would you like to do? You just click the sort anything that looks like a number as a number. Then there you go. Then after that, it was already in descending order from highest to lowest. So the next step, because we need to make it a whole number in order for us to get the reliability test result. So we are going to highlight from grade to question number 25. And then after that, you will see at the upper left beside the grade or score 25 of the student, a rhombus yellow with the exclamation point, and just click it and you will see there are options. So we are going to click the convert to number to make it a whole number. There. So as you can see here, there is still one items or row from student 28 that is not in a whole number. So we will make it whole number. So once again, we will highlight it, and then In your home, you will see number here, this part, where there is a dollar sign number, percentage, the comma, and the decimal with arrows. So as you can see here, there is the first decimal here with arrow left is the increase decimal. And the next one is the decrease decimal point. Since we need to make it as whole number, we will choose and click the decrease decimal places. With 2 times, we will just click 2 times the decrease decimal. There. So it becomes a whole number. So now, the third step is to highlight this one. Highlight the question 1 up to 25. Highlight the question 1 up to 25. And then after that, let's go to data. So data is in between of formula and review. This is the data. So in your data, you can see there the get external data, get and transform, connection, sort and filter, data tools, forecast, outline, and analysis. In the last part, which is analysis, in your upper right side, you will see there the data analysis, which is this. You just click it, and after clicking it, the data analysis tools will appear. And there's a lot of options, but again, we need to get the reliability test results. So just click the ANOVA two-factor without replication and click OK. Then after that, in your input range, you will see there's no input range. So what we are going to do next is to highlight it once again from question number 1 to 25. So there, you have your input range already. And then after that, labels. It's up to you if you want to put labels or not. But for me, I will not check the labels anymore. And then in your output options, there is output range, new worksheet apply, and the new workbook. So I'll choose new worksheet apply, and then just click OK button. So there, the ANOVA two-factor replication is now done. So we already get this ANOVA replication. This is the summary, the counting, sum, average, and variance. So here in the lower part, you will see a table, which is the ANOVA, and we will see here the rows, columns, and arrows, and the total of our ANOVA factor without replication results. So in order for us to determine the reliability of our test result, first we need to write here. Now we are in the last part, wherein we need to solve the reliability test results. But first we need to write or type here reliability result or test result. And then the format to get and determine the reliability test result is just type equal 1 minus open parenthesis, and then click the error from the column of MS is 1, and then divide it by the rows here, this rows in the column also of MS, and then put a close parenthesis and enter. So there you go. We get the reliability test results. So we need to highlight it to easily determine the reliability test result. So the last thing that we need to do is to what? To determine if it is reliable. So we have here the interpretation criteria of reliability test. So in this criteria, we will see here the reliability and interpretation. In reliability, 0.90 and above is excellent reliability. 0.80 to 0.90 is very good. 0.70 to 0.80 is good. And 0.50 to 0.60 is fair. Revision is needed. And less than 0.5, the interpretation will be poor. So again, let's go back to the test result of our computation, which is 0.795116. And it is under what reliability test? It is under 0.70 to 0.80. And the interpretation would be good. So meaning the test result is, we can determine that it is still reliable. So that's all, and I hope that you have learned and explore on how to get and determine the reliability test of your students' performance based on their test result.
So we've done to procedure number 1. So what we're gonna do is obtain the upper and the lower 27% of the group, multiply 27 by the total number of students, which are 20 students, and then you will get the value of 7.56. So let's see, and then rounded the whole number value is 8.0, and then get the top 8 students and the bottom 8 students based on their total scores. So we will gonna compute it. Compute it. So here is the step 2. Just put here step 2. Step 2. according to the procedure, let's we will get the 27%, which is through 0.27 times total number of students, which is 28 times 28 is equals 7.56. 7.56, and then we will just round it off from 7.56 to 8.0. So we're gonna get the 8 from here, top 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll just copy here, and then we're gonna put here. We're gonna paste here. So that's the 27% of the upper class. So then we're gonna copy it to bottom, the 8 students, eight bottom students, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then just click copy and then paste it here. And then let's just insert here. And we're gonna put top 8 students. And at the here is we're gonna put bottom 8 students. So now we already have the top 8 and bottom 8 students. So we can highlight all of this one. And we can put here also highlighted all of this one. And then we can put some. Yeah, so it's the top 8 and the bottom 8 students. So the next procedure is obtaining the proportion of for each item. This computed upper 27% group and 27% group. This is done by summating the correct answer per item and dividing it by the total number of students. So what we're gonna do is to make a proportion, to compute the proportion. So once again, let us copy all of this one, and then let's put here step 3 rather. Step 3 is determining the proportion of the top 8 students and the bottom 3 students. So let's just highlight this one, the step 3, and then we're gonna paste it here. Let us copy it once again. Then let us paste it here. So to determine, we can have this formula. Summating the summating the correct answer per item. Summating the correct answer per item and divided by total number of students. So we have now here. So we're gonna put a total number of students here. Total. Here. So we're gonna sum all of this one. So let us copy first this one, and then let us paste here so that we can easily identify which item is this. So to determine the sum of this one, we will put a formula here, which is 2 equal, and then type sum, then it will appear sum, and then just highlight all of this and just click enter. So very easy, isn't it? And then you'll just drag all of this one, you just drag here to have the same formula, and then the result is taran, as simply as that. So we will now get the high, no, not this one. So we're gonna put here high proportion. And then to determine the high proportion, so the formula is summating the correct answer per item. So let's just equals, and then put sum. This is the formula. Sum, and then put 7 because this is the total of the correct answer per item. And then let just put a slash, which is signified to divide, and then put total number of students, which is 8 students, top 8 students. So let's put 8, and then we're gonna click put close parenthesis, then put enter. So the result is 0.75, 0.875. So we will just, what we're gonna do is to drag to have the same formula going to item 25. So let's see what will gonna happen. So that's what happened. So we already obtained the high proportion of the top 8 class. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the another, which is the bottom 8 students. Let's copy, and then let us paste it here. So the same process. Let us put here total correct per item. So the same formula, equals sum, click the sum, and then just highlight this one, and then just enter. As you can see, 5. So to have the same formula, just drag it to item 25, and that what will happen. So it's gonna put here low proportion, low proportion. So the same formula once again of high proportion, which is equal sum, just put sum, and then click total correct item per item, and then let's put here the divide sign, which is the slash, and the number of students is are 8, right? And then close parenthesis and just put just click enter. So the result is 0.625, and you just drag it going to the item 25, and that's the result. Amazing, isn't it? So the next one that we're gonna do, so we already obtained the high and the low proportion. So the next procedure is that the item difficulty is obtained using the following formula: pH plus PL divided by 2. So we are now in step 4. All right. So step 4. 4. So we're gonna highlight this one. Item difficulty. And then the formula, we're gonna put the formula here, which is item difficulty is equal to pH plus PL divided by 2. Divided by 2. So let's put here another, let's copy paste all of this one. Index difficulty. Index difficulty. So we're gonna put here, we're gonna merge this first and then put index difficulty. Then put under is remarks. So we're gonna remarks it later. Put the remarks here later. So the formula is pH plus PL divided by 2. So what we're gonna do is put a sign of equal and then sum for if I ask addition in Excel, and then we're gonna click the pH. What is pH? The high proportion, and then plus we're gonna put a comma and then click PL, which is low proportion, and then close parenthesis and then slash 2. So let's see what will happen. That's the formula. Oh, see, 0.75. To have the same formula, we're just gonna do is drag it until item 25. So that's the result. So according to the book, we can identify it if it is the difficulty index is just, if it is 0.76 or higher, it is easy item. So 0.25 to 0.75, it is average item. And then 0.25 here, 0.75, 0.75, it is considered as, and then A again, 0.75. So 0.625, it is considered as average again, and then average again, and then 0. It is higher than 0.75, and then also this is easy, this average, easy, easy, average, average, easy, this easy, average, easy, average. So as you can see here is the remarks. So we are now done determining the item difficulty. So let us just highlight this one. This is the remarks, average. So the next one we're gonna go to is the, so that is the remarks, how to determine the item difficulty. So the procedure number 5 is the index of discrimination is obtained using the formula item discrimination is equal to pH, high proportion minus low proportion. So this is the remarks, as you can see. 0.40 and above is equal to very good item. 0.36 is minus or 2. 0.39 is equals to good item. 0.20 to 0.29 reasonable good item. 0.10 is equivalent of poor item. So what we're going to do is to follow the formula. So we're now in step 5. We're going to put step 5. Step 5. And then after that, we're going to put here item discrimination. Discrimination. So we have this formula. So item discrimination is equal to pH minus PL. So it's very simple. It's very simple, guys. So how can you have this one? So let's just put here a index of discrimination. And also this here is remarks. So what we're going to do is to have that formula. So the formula is pH minus PL. So just put equal, which is considered as having a formula. Is PL. What is our PL? The high proportion is 0.875. So let us put minus sign. Low proportion 0.625 or C77. So let us click equal, and that's the result. It's the result. So what we're gonna do is just drag it to make it faster until the question or the item 25. So that's what happened. Then sir, and remarks, as we can see here. So remarks 0.20 about this item. So let us see what's so 0.25 is considered as reasonable good item. 0.25 reasonable good item. 0.5 is considered as 0.40 and above, right? So what we're gonna do is put very good item. Very good item. So reasonable good item. Also reasonable good item. So negative 0.5 is considered as below 0.1, 0.10, 0.10. So what we're gonna do is put poor item. This is poor item. So reasonable good item. 0.5 is very good item. 0.5 is very good item. 0.75 is also very good item. 0.125 is considered as marginal item. And then the next one is 0.3 is equals to good item. This very good item. Good item. Marginal item. This is reasonable good item. And 0.375 is good item. Very good item. Poor. 0 is equals to poor. And then 0.375 is equals to good item. And then very good item 0.625. Also very good items equals to very good item. So as you can see, we're now done of doing the item simple bit of discrimination. So as you can see here, average item and then reasonable good item, and there is an average item and also poor item. And also here we have this easy and poor item. So it means, according to Sir Famironag, this is the basic item, which is the students or most of the students already know the answer. So it is given to those students. They really understand the answer of that question. So what we're gonna do is to revise it, the questions, or make another questions that is more challenging than these questions. So that is how we determine or how we items. Again, this is Nebulorio, and I am your tutorial master for this morning. God bless you.